name is Lola Cooper. Hi. Yesterday I went with one of my students at the Zama Dance School to her home in the township, which was in the township called Google 82. And she walked with me and Oscar on the road in the street with her and her sister. And she was carrying her snack with an apple and a sandwich that she got from after her ballet. She finished her ballet class. And in her other hand, she was holding my hand. And when she finished her snack and threw it away, she took Oscar's hand. And then her sister wanted to hold my hand as well. So I had one little girl on one side and one little girl on the other side. So we're walking the street towards their house. And I started to feel something brewing inside of me because I knew that I was going to see more of their life than I had ever seen prior. And I had to prepare myself in order to understand where they're coming from so I could relate better to them in the studio. So we get to her house and we walk through a narrow kind of alley passageway, which is full of sand and sticks and dirt. And then there's two long lines of clothes hanging, and you crawl under the clothes and you walk through the front door of their house and get into the house, and we're greeted very sweetly and energetically by the two little girls' grandmother. And she was telling us how she's so happy that we came to America. We came from America to be the little girls' teachers for 2 weeks, and how they love ballet so much, and how she studied ballet when she was younger. And she kind of allowed us into her home once we had kind of finished the introduction. So we walk into their house, and it's a room, and there's a sink, a fridge, a microwave, a little toaster, and a cabinet with some laundry washing supplies. And there's a little couch, a little coffee table. And then you go further into the house and you turn to the right and there's a bedroom. And with a big king bed with pillows and a TV that was on and a big kind of armoire closet. And that is the entire house. So living in this house is the two little girls who are my students, Masha and Monica. Masha's 7, Monica's 9. Their youngest sister, who is 5. Their oldest brother, who was probably like around my age, 24, 25. Their father, their mother, and their grandmother, all living in a 2-room apartment with one bed and one couch. I asked the girls where they like to sleep, and they said they all sleep in the bed together, except that Monica prefers lately to sleep on the couch because she likes it. So seeing this was really hard for me, just knowing that these two beautiful, talented, angelic children are going home and are probably not sleeping well every night because they don't have space for themselves. And it occurred to me when I'm standing in their house that they probably don't even have a lot of food in their refrigerator, and how scary and sad it made me feel. But at the same time, I saw such happiness and hope from the family and from the two little girls that I felt okay knowing that they were comfortable in their lives, and that made me feel better leaving them there. So I said goodbye to the two girls and I walked back to the dance school, the Zama Dance School in the township Google 82, which was only a few blocks from their house, with Oscar and Andrew, the director of the school. And I got back into the studio and there was the senior class was going on, and I quickly, walked to the staff changing area, and I sat down for a second and all I could do was cry. And I had to release all of the emotions that were inside of me from when I had gone to Monica and Masha's house, and I couldn't stop crying. I was terribly devastated. I put my hands in my head my head in my hands, and I just needed to let it out. Now thinking back on it, I'm still upset that these two beautiful children have to live in such poverty. But what allows me to be okay and to understand and almost accept their circumstances is to know that they're happy and healthy, and they are okay, and they will be okay. Yeah, it was pretty amazing and inspiring, and this whole experience has been very eye-opening for me.